Hey, this is Snapshot coming to you with another video. I have to be a little patient with me today. Sarissa's not here, working the camera and doing the repairs myself. Today we're going to be doing another upgrade to the Pearl. We're going to be putting in a backup camera and also side cameras. That way when we're going down the road, we can see cars coming up on our right and our left and from the rear. So stay tuned, and we're going to be putting this together, and I'm going to show you what we got here. Okay, so this here is the side cameras, and what they do, they replace your side running lights. So we're doing a quick little unboxing. This is the way it came from Amazon. You see here it has the right and the left camera along with the new marker lights. Now, it's supposed to be a fairly simple install with some basic tools and a tube of silicone to seal it once we do it. And right here, these are the marker lights that we're going to be replacing. You see here out of the box, you have your two lights, screws, little caps to screw on when you the wire connect the caps, and the antennas. All right, so let's get started. All right, guys, the first thing you do is get yourself comfortable. We gotta pop off this light here. Just take a screwdriver, just pop it all off. See, this thing I don't think ever's been taken off. It's kind of dirty. Phillips screwdriver. Have the two screws. And pull the wire right on out. And this right here, see the wires right here, it's kind of tight. So I'm going to have to go inside and this piece here is not mount, this is a little trim. Thing is not long enough, so I'm going to go get a lay on my back and reach up there and untie the wire nuts. Okay, let me see, maybe I can get it from here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on the ground and reach up and untie it. The wires are not long enough to do that. And I gotta get something to clean this up. Okay. Okay. Looked up under there, and you have green and white wires, and then when they connect the light, is yellow and white. The white is the ground, the yellow is the hot. So it'd be down there to be green and white. So what we're going to do, instead of taking it apart here where they got all the lights connected together, we're just going to clip it right here and strip it. So you have your wire strippers and little snippers to cut it with. So we're going to cut it back up here. much wire to play with. Come on. Yeah, let's get a little bit more. Okay, get your light. Same thing, you gotta take off the cover here. Where's my rag? This didn't even have no silicone or nothing around it. Now the thing, the light, when you get the light, it's gonna be marked brown, hot. Get your little wire nuts. We're gonna have to drill a couple new holes. This has no, the holes don't line up with the old one. So we have self-tapping screws. We'll take care of that. Oh, wrong way. Yeah. Okay. Here, you get our drill. Now, since it has self-tapping screws, just line it up. Make sure it's nice and even.
go.
Now, since wires are short, I just mounted it there. Bring down the wires. Take the new wires. And again, the yellow here connects to the red and black here. You just take them, wind them together, nice and tight. A little wire nut. You know what? Before we pinch that, we're just gonna check it. So let's take that. Then we take our white to white. Pinch them together. Screw them real tight so they don't come off. Make sure they separate it. Then we're going to cut the power on in the truck. Because if you see, we got the capper connected to the truck. So let's go see if she works. Yes, that works. So I don't know if you can see it. A little closer. You can see it, they on. So they work. And we also have the camera connected. So let's set you back up so we can finish the connection here. Now we're gonna cut the power back off on the truck. Okay, since we know it's working, then we can get the wire nuts. Usually a lot of wire nuts screw on. These here, you gotta pinch. Take the wire nut. Give it a little snug to make sure it's tight. Take the next one. Same thing. A little snug, make sure it's tight. We're going to cut the power on, check it again, and then we'll be done. It has a little, you don't even need to put silicone on it. It has a little gasket around it. And she's working. So with this, take you 2 more screws. This one comes with 4 screws. Oh, I hate it. Battery always run dead. We're in the middle. So hold on, I gotta get another battery. Okay. Beautiful. Now with this particular unit, this here is what they call a skirt. Mine have a skirt all the way across, and the lights are actually connected to the skirt, not the actual solid part of the RV. So this little gasket that it has around it seals, that'll be good enough for me, because if a little water get back here, it ain't gonna do nothing but run off, because there's nothing back there for it to mess up. A lot of campers, you are actually, the light is actually into the camper itself. So you want to make sure that that always stays dry. So you might want to get a little silicone after you mount it. Even though it has a seal, take a little bead of silicone and just go right around there. What I'm going to do, once I'm done, I always wrap my nuts and screws when I'm doing electric and stuff. I always put a little black tape around it, just an extra thing to keep it dry. So what I might do, once I do that, I'll put a little silicone and back here where the hole's at, just to make sure water don't run down the wire or nothing like that. But that's it. You snap, take your little plastic piece off your cap. Alright, and you just snap it back on. And that's one down. Now the camera itself, if you notice over here, it adjusts. So once we hook up the monitor and stuff, we adjust the camera. One thing I got to do over here is to put the antenna on. I'll show you that right quick. It's the antenna that comes with it. Take it right up here and screw it in up here up top. Now I'll take a little pair of pliers, just snug it this a tad. All right. And you see the antenna folds down. So you're traveling, you have it up. You're at the campsite, just fold it down out the way. All right. Now I got to be careful with my thing, because this is my storage. I'm taking stuff in and out. Don't want to snap this off. So just fold it down like that once I'm done. Okay. We're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. So I'll get back to you once I'm done with the other side. Then we do the back. Okay, we finished the two side cameras. Now we're going to be installing the backup camera from the same company. Open up the box. These are the things that comes in it. Now I got the extender. My camper is a 32 foot with the truck. We talked about almost 35, 40 feet. So I got the extender just to make sure I get a great signal. Take everything out so I can show you what comes in the box. I'm trying to do all this with one hand. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right. First, we got the monitor, the brackets for the monitor, the power cord for the monitor. They even give you a cord if you want to hot wire it, hardwire it right to the truck itself, and the antenna and the mount. Then you have the camera, connecting cords, the extender, transmission extender, the wire, power cord. Okay, that's what comes in the box. So I'm going to get everything together, and then we're going to take show you where we're going to put it at. Okay, we're going to install the backup camera now. We got the two side cameras on, they're working great. As you can see right here, I'm just going to take the middle light, and that's where I'm going to store my camera at. I don't like drilling holes in the camper, so you're going to have a little wire running out the back, but I prefer that than drilling holes and trying to make it even neater. So let's get started. First thing we gotta do is remove that light. I hate standing on a ladder, so my little ladder, I got this piece here that give me a little flatter platform to stand on. So it kicks it out like that. And I have something solid to stand on. This one has silicone wrapped around it, so we're going to have to play it a little bit. There we go. Nice. You can tell they had a camera system here before, so it's a great big old hole. This thing is all hollow. Oh, it's got a piece here I would have to go through. So like I said, I'm just going to mount it right here. I'm going with the idea. My white is brown, my black is hot, with the yellow and white is hot, and all white will be the ground. That's what we was going with so far. And we tie these two together. These are from the other lights.
And what two are they that you're tying together?
We're tying the ground together first. All the lights are connected together. They all come on at the same time. Then we go over here. Do the same thing with the closet. That'll give you much room to play with. And you put the two positives together. Let's cut a little more away. you can see with all the holes, I don't know if you can see it down there, with all the holes, they had something here before. I'll put that right there like that. Until I get the camera, I want to scrape away all this. There we go. This is all the caulking that they had from the, when they put the light back. So the original owner, he had mounted a camera on, and when he traded it in, he took it back off. So I got to make sure I cover up all these holes and put it back. We're going to put silicone around everything. Now, get the old camera, get the camera and get it ready to mount. Now with this particular ladder flat piece, all you do is push it back and walk down a ladder like you would normally walk down. It's a good thing to have when you ain't balancing on the skinny part of the ladder. This is the wire that we're going to be connecting to that. Red is hot, black is ground. A little more wire here. Okay, got the wire here. And what we're going to do is wire them nut together. We have red and black. Red's the hot, black's the ground. So we're back over here. And we go red to hot. Wrap it around it. Take our wire knot and just twist it on. Nice. Give it a little tug. Everything's nice. Same thing with the other side. Here's a wire. Push it together. Get the wire nut. Nice and tight. Now, since they don't give me a whole lot of wire, if this thing ever comes through, I don't want to have to lose the wire in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some tape and tape it all together. Use some black tape. It's nice enough to put a big old hole in here and tape it all together. Now, if anything ever happens, comes loose, I ain't got to worry about wire falling down in there. See, fits right in there. Okay. Now, what we do, all this excess wire inside. Now, with this hole, this might become a problem. I might have to get a rubber gasket since they got this great big old hole here. See what I can do. If that hole was just too big, the camera would not cover that hole. So what I did, I had a piece of rubber, put around there, put the silicone around it, and that'll protect the hole and protect any water from coming in there. Okay, so we got that up. We're gonna put a little silicone around it, and then we're gonna mount the cameras. This is clear. You're able to paint it. So later on I'll touch it up with some paint. Because I don't know if you can see it, but they got quite a few holes in this thing. I'm gonna have to clog up all these holes that they get. Okay, we got that part taken care of. Now we can mount the camera. Bag of screws. Came with a little washer, a little white washer. Let's see here. Tried putting it in one of the holes that was already there, but it seemed like the hole was too big, so self-tapping screw, which is great. They have a little silicone on it. That's good. Okay, we got it set up. Got the lights on. This is an extender. It extends the signal. There's a long cord that runs from one end to the RV to the other. That gives you a little more connection. I'm going to try it without it and see how the camera looks. And if I don't need it, that means I don't have to run all that extra wire. So I'm going to hook this up, and then we're going to see how she looks. So it comes with the wire, little ponytail here. Oh, I'm getting power. It has a monitor on here, power, and like the Wi-Fi symbol. So I know I wired it right because I'm getting power. This sits up here on top of the truck. I mean,
RV.
The RV. But I gotta hook up the other wire here. And each one has a little groove, so you can't really go wrong on how you connect it. Just look at it. Has a little slot that slides right in. Also has an arrow, so put the arrows together. And screw it to tighten it down. I'll clean the wire up later once we make sure everything is working fine. Now, we go inside the truck and connect the cameras. Okay, that's set on this side. Let's go in the truck and connect the monitor to the cameras. There's a button here I gotta push once you put the thing on.
And here's the example of what it
finished
looks
product.
like. Okay, the finished product of the Haloview backup camera, and also the sides. So we have 3 views: backup, driver's side, and passenger side.
And you can set it, it has different settings. You can set it where you can have actually 4 cameras, where it have 4 different views, or one at a time, rotate, whatever you need. But we drove down from PA to Virginia, and the thing works beautiful.
Excellent. So this is an excellent product to purchase if you can, just for safety.
And especially the new RVers, this will give you a little more confidence driving down the road with your trailer. So like she said, this is an excellent upgrade. And thank you for watching, and come back real soon, you hear? This is Snapshot and Sunrisa. Thank you.